Do that. Just make sure you do it prior to submission of payment.
Do you know what he said about you? Do you want to hear what he said about you?
He could say all he wants about me. I got a job to do, sir.
Yeah. You know what he said about you?
If you fail to...
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, sir? I'm Sebastian Sarasota Police Department. You're on audio and video recording. The reason for the stop, you were observed going 57 and a 40, and you were on your phone texting while you were doing that. That was at Euclid and Fruitville.
You don't need to point at me, officer.
I'm not pointing at you. I'm pointing in the direction where it was.
I just called the chief, that's it.
Go right ahead, sir. Can I see your license?
Right?
Yes, sir, I do. Can I see your license, registration, insurance, please?
You can do this?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry? Still have a job to do, sir.
Yeah. What's your name?
Officer Vespin, it's going to be on the citation. Can I see your insurance, registration, and your license, please? Sir, can I have your paperwork, please? 7 years, sir. Can I see your registration, please? You're not going to give me your registration, sir.
You arrest me?
I'm asking you if you're going to produce me with your registration. You don't have it on you?
Go call. Tell him how rude you just been to me. Blame this figure.
Okay.
Then you call Marlon Brown. Then you call the mayor.
Okay.
They're not okay, though. I'm telling you what to do.
Okay, sir. Are you refusing to produce your registration? I'm asking you if you have your registration.
You're making career decisions.
Okay, sir.
Doing this?
Sir, because you were speeding and you were texting.
Says what? Where's your video?
All right. Hang tight.
This stop starts off routine speeding and alleged texting while driving, but within seconds, the tension spikes. The driver immediately challenges the officer's tone and authority, while the officer stays laser-focused on procedure. Now legally, in the US, during a traffic stop, drivers are generally required to provide license, registration, and insurance upon request. Refusing or delaying that can absolutely lead to additional citations. But you can already see the bigger issue here. This stop isn't really about the ticket anymore, it's becoming a battle over respect. The officer remains fairly calm early on, while the driver starts name-dropping political and departmental connections almost immediately. So here's the question. Is the officer escalating this, or is the driver trying to leverage influence to avoid accountability?
Call the supervisor. I just spoke to your boss.
Okay. You want your paperwork?
Is it your Russian immigrant status that makes people like this?
1014 says.
Call the supervisor.
14 dispatch, can you have my supervisor respond, please?
Yeah. And then we'll see who goes.
Okay. You don't want your paperwork?
6142, can you be 51 for Bell Street?
You don't have a warrant.
Sir, you're going to be issued a citation.
Anything you have to say. I'll wait for the supervisor.
You can wait for the supervisor, but I'm going to go through what I need to go through.
No, I'm not interested.
You are going to be issued a
There's
citation.
the registration.
Well, you've been already issued a citation for that.
For what?
For failure to produce your registration.
Right.
All right. Sir, you're going to be issued a citation 57 and a 40 for speeding. A fine is 256. Information in the back. You're going to have an option to plead guilty, an option to plead not guilty, and an option to take the safe driver's course. If you qualify for the course, it will reduce your fine, and it will reduce your points. If you decide to go ahead and do that, just make sure you do it prior to submission of payment.
You know what he said about you? You want to hear what he said about you?
He could say all he wants about me. I got a job to do, sir.
You know what he said about you?
If you fail to complete...
Okay. And he's going to have you again.
And that's fine.
It's not fine. Why do you keep saying it's fine?
Sir?
I'm a law-abiding citizen, and you're being bloody rude to me.
If you decide to go ahead and do the course, just make sure you do it prior to submission of payment, as they do require a certificate of completion. If you sign up for it, you must complete it. Otherwise, they will go ahead and suspend your license. You are going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. Okay? You are going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. Your fine is $116. Information in the back. You're going to have an option to plead guilty and an option to plead not guilty. You are going to be issued a citation for failure to provide your registration upon request. Your fine is $116. Information in the back. You can plead guilty or not guilty.
Now the stop turns openly confrontational. The driver questions the officer's motives, insults her professionalism, and repeatedly accuses her of lying. But watch the officer carefully here. Despite the pressure, she keeps returning to procedure, citation details, payment options, court instructions. That's textbook traffic enforcement. The big controversy is the failure to produce registration ticket. The driver claims the registration was available, while the officer says he refused or failed to provide it when requested. And legally, timing matters. If the document isn't produced upon lawful request during the stop, officers in many jurisdictions can still issue the citation even if it appears later. This interaction also highlights something else. The driver seems far more offended by the perceived disrespect than by the actual tickets. Question is, did the officer fairly enforce the law? Or did pride and attitude start influencing decisions?
You're lying.
Green paper.
Give him the citation. You're
Green
lying.
paper tells you
Why
you
are
have
you
30
lying?
days to replace.
Why are you lying?
You have 30
Why
days to
are you
reply.
lying?
Your payment options are on the green form.
Just a simple question. Why are you lying?
Phone number on the bottom in
When your
case you have any
supervisor
questions. When my supervisor comes, I'll wait for him with you if you like me to. Your citation's over there. You can accept them. I will wait. I will wait, but I will wait in my car. There you go.
You have the bad.
Sir, step back into your car or stand on the sidewalk so you don't get hit by a vehicle. It's for your safety. 14 right here. Can I have another unit respond?
I'll get Anthony up there and you yourself.
6107, Navy 51 for military.
Sir, stand over there. It's for my safety and for your safety. Sir?
743, 1074.
10-4, the driver being extremely uncooperative.
10-4.
Yes, Sarge.
6142 to 6715, are you anywhere close?
I can't. He won't let me leave until a supervisor shows up. Martin Hyde. I just gave him 3 tickets. Yes. Bye. Speeding 57 and a 40, texting while driving, and failure to produce his registration because he told me I could look it up. And he's gonna have my job. Everything is on camera. Alrighty. Bye. Are you still waiting for a supervisor or are you leaving?
Randy, I'm just coming now.
Okay. Very good.
By the way, he's a friend of mine.
I'm sorry?
I'm aware of that situation.
Okay.
I'm on my way over there.
You know Pat Robertson, right?
Yes, I do, sir.
Why are you doing it?
Because I have a job to do, sir.
Oh, my God.
Nobody's above the law.
No one's above the law. You have to have some degree of respect for law-abiding.
That degree of respect started the moment I walked up to your car, sir.
No. You knew exactly what you were doing and you made a mistake.
If that is your feeling, you are more than welcome to fight the citations in court.
I'll fight the citation. I'll
Okay.
fight your employer.
Okay. You're more than, you're an influential person.
Very.
You could go ahead and do that.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Why not just say you're sorry?
Because I did nothing wrong, sir. I was doing my job, but I am going to ask you either to sit in your car or step on the sidewalk because I don't want either one of us getting hit. Okay.
This section is all about control and officer safety. The officer repeatedly tells the driver to either stay on the sidewalk or get back in the vehicle, which is standard practice during roadside stops. And honestly, her radio update is telling, driver being extremely uncooperative. That's the kind of language officers use to prepare backup for potential escalation. Meanwhile, the driver doubles down, threatening careers, talking about influence, and demanding apologies. But here's the key point. Officers are not legally required to apologize simply because someone dislikes the stop. Their obligation is lawful enforcement and professional conduct. At the same time, tone matters. The driver clearly feels disrespected from the first approach, and once that perception sets in, everything spirals. So ask yourself, could this stop have stayed calm if both sides checked their ego earlier?
Sir, I have nothing more to say to you, sir. You requested my supervisor. You can have the conversation with them now. Sarge Frangione is on his way.
Okay.
Speeding 57 and a 40. Texting while driving. Failure to produce his registration when I asked. He told me I could look it up.
Okay. You know who he is?
Yes.
Right? Yeah, you finally identified him?
Yes.
Okay. So you're just gonna stay by to cite him, or is that what?
He already got cited
Oh, he has already.
Yeah.
Citation. So he just.
from the moment I woke up.
So you're just waiting for.
He's waiting for supervisor, and I guess he spoke to Frangione, so Frangione is on his way.
Okay.
Bobby just pulled up.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Hyde. I guess you talked to Sergeant Frangione by the phone?
I did, yeah.
Okay, he's on his way. She requested another unit, so that's why
How do
another
you give
unit.
someone a certificate, ticket for no registration when they've got their registration? She's trying to make her spurs, but it's a big mistake.
Well, this one is an expired one, but
Well, it doesn't make it. It'll take 2
Yeah.
seconds.
yeah.
We're going to make sure that she pays the price for being disrespectful. I just wanted you to witness and know that the registration was right there, and she deliberately chose to write the ticket. She came up, she said the first. Look, there's a video of it, so be quiet. There's a video of what you said,
There is.
and I've got a video of what you said. Right? What she said was, I don't have it. She immediately said, I write your citation. She went right back. She never said anything. She went straight back. I denied the citation. She's straight back, right to seven. I've lived here for 25 years. I've represented your unit. I've got no interest in listening to you, young
I was
lady.
talking to my sergeant. Sergeant, if you don't mind if we could step over off the road.
Yeah,
Oh,
just a
it's
second,
public
officer.
safety, yeah, whatever. Come on then.
Yeah, Mr. Hyde, like I said,
No.
you know,
I've represented you guys
Yes,
in
sir.
union discussions. My
Yeah.
son is a cop. I'm friends with
Yeah. Yes, sir.
everybody in the police department. This is the first time anybody has been disrespectful to me. And for what reason? I could care less. If they were going to write me a ticket, I could care less. I just pay the bloody thing. You don't think I got the money? It's the manner and the nature of it.
Okay.
Now supervisors and additional officers arrive, and the dynamic changes immediately. The focus shifts from traffic enforcement to complaint management. What's fascinating here is how the driver frames himself not as an average citizen, but as someone deeply connected to the department. He repeatedly mentions unions, police friendships, family connections, influence. And that raises a difficult question. Would this interaction be unfolding differently if this wasn't a politically connected person? The responding officers appear far more diplomatic once they realize who he is. The language softens. The posture changes. That perception alone can damage public trust because policing is supposed to apply equally to everyone. So here's the big question. Did the officers start treating him differently once they realized he had influence?
And like I said, Sergeant Frangione will be over here to talk to you about her interaction. I'd say.
Outrageous. Yeah. Why would you do that? Why? I mean, of all the people to do it to.
Yeah, I understand, sir. And I set you. I've been with the negotiations with you, and I understand where you're coming from.
I don't ask for special treatment, but I don't expect to get treated like a punk.
Let me go talk to her and see.
Well, it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
She's got it in her head. I know exactly who she is. Frangione told me exactly who she is. That's fine. 7 years might not turn into 8.
You need me to go back to the station and dock my camera.
No. He'll review it if he needs to review it. He can stop
because
it.
Sarge was already calling me to do that. He just didn't know that this is who he was.
Oh, okay.
So, but I couldn't leave until somebody was here. So just let me know what you need me to do.
Is Sergeant Frangiani coming on his way here? Is that,
Yes.
He is.
Yes. He told me he was.
I just wait for him to get here and then. Well, let me give him a call real quick because that might help matters.
Want me here or anything?
No.
Proceed to the route.
Stay in your car.
I just want to know if you want to go back to the station.
You can go to the station. Yep, go to the station. Hey, Mark.
You got that thing on?
Yeah, I have to leave it on.
All right, so here's the thing. She lied about the cell phone thing. She lied about, I don't know, the speed. I could care less. She'd give me the ticket all day long. Care less about that. And then I gave her the registration. And she's, oh, registration. It's in the car there somewhere. She goes off, she writes me a ticket, she brings me back a citation. I said, there it is.
Okay.
And she still gives me it.
Okay. All right.
She's being fun. And the thing is, I appreciate that. I back you guys left, right, and center.
I understand that. I do. Trust me, I do
And
know
I
that.
don't expect better treatment, but I don't expect worse treatment. If that's how you treat people, that's unacceptable.
I understand. I understand your frustration.
And I can get the video and I can play it to
I'm
the
going.
mayor. I understand that, but you know, the thing is, I don't take it kindly. She knew exactly, because I said to her, I said, yeah, right away. I said, yeah. And she's like, yeah, I know. Straight away, writing the tickets. Why?
Well, she's a traffic officer. That's what we do. But I understand.
I understand that's what she do.
Yeah.
So it's not what you do, and you know it.
Listen, she has a job to do. I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna look at the video. I understand your concerns. I'm gonna look at the video. I notified everybody in the chain of command right now. That's what I was doing. That's why I was not coming here. I thought you were gonna meet me at the station.
This is where the complaint process really takes center stage. The supervising officer does something smart here. He listens. He doesn't argue much, doesn't escalate, and repeatedly says he'll review the bodycam footage. That's exactly what supervisors are supposed to do in heated citizen complaints: gather facts first, conclusions later. But the driver keeps circling back to one issue: respect. Not the speeding. Not even the texting allegation. Respect. And honestly, this happens all the time in policing. People will tolerate enforcement much more easily if they feel they're being treated fairly and professionally. The supervisor also subtly avoids throwing the traffic officer under the bus publicly, which is important for maintaining chain of command professionalism. Question is the driver genuinely upset about misconduct, or angry that he wasn't given special treatment?
But it's not a big deal. She's going right now to dock her video. Right now she's going to dock the video. And if there's problems, you will be the first to know.
Well, I know there's problems. The difference is, I'll do something about it.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, I'm going to take your complaint, is what I'm doing. That's the first step.
You know, how can you write a ticket for no registration when you've got the registration? I mean, as if I get a $150,000 car, I've lived here for 25 years and I don't register a car. Why do that?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Well, you tell me what the point is.
It's just a state statute that she enforces. She's not the only traffic officer that
Would you
writes.
give a ticket for that?
I really don't leave the office. I understand what you're saying.
I understand you have a video on there, but the fact is, nobody in their right mind would give a ticket for that to me. Nobody.
I understand what you're saying, and you producing it, she probably should have taken that ticket away, but I'm going to find out what exactly occurred.
Because she had a bee in her bonnet because she thought she was on a big power trip. Guess what? She's been there 7 years. She ain't going to make eight.
No.
I'll make sure.
Well, I'll get going on.
She ain't.
All right, listen, that's your prerogative. I want to get
This
started.
is not right, Andy.
Okay, I understand.
Right. You don't treat people that are treated and supported you like that.
I understand where you're coming from. I do.
Bare minimum of respect is yes sir, no sir. Not a word of it. Straight up. Talking to me like I'm a piece of get back in your car, which is this. She's standing, she's got a car door open and I'm leaning against here talking to someone. Okay? So, in case you get hit by traffic. Just being difficult. Okay? Just being cocky.
I understand. I do understand where you're coming from.
But it isn't. It's a bad interaction.
Yeah, it definitely
bad
seems.
interaction.
It definitely seemed like it was.
How difficult is it to come to me and say, you do it 57, give us your license and your registration? Why get into immediately like that when she knew exactly who she was talking to? If that's how, no wonder you got people shooting people in Newtown if that's how you talk to them.
All right, Martin, I'll talk to you later.
And writing tickets when someone's actually got the physical stuff, tell me that's good.
I understand. I do.
And here's the final stretch, and honestly, this becomes less about law and more about perception, personality, and power. The driver repeatedly insists he supports police, knows police, and shouldn't be treated like a punk. That wording says a lot. He claims he doesn't want special treatment, while simultaneously making it clear he expects a certain level of recognition and deference. Meanwhile, the supervisor carefully walks the line, acknowledging frustration without admitting wrongdoing. The most important thing here? Bodycam footage. The supervisor immediately prioritizes reviewing the video because in modern policing, footage often decides whose version survives scrutiny. And the driver's final comments suggest this encounter may not end with a traffic stop at all. There could be complaints, internal reviews, maybe even disciplinary pressure. Final question for you guys. If this had been an ordinary citizen with no political connections, do you think the response from supervisors would have been the same?